Hi, this is Mark Vruno, editor of MyPrintResource.com. I'm here today with Peter Wilkens, the president of Agfa Graphics North America. Peter, welcome.
Mark, how are you?
Thank you for joining us today.
Sure.
First question out of the box, I guess, is as far as the Agfa Pittman merger acquisition, the honeymoon is kind of over. Tell us a little bit about how Pittman and the Pittman dealer organization has been assimilated into the Agfa structure.
Okay. Well, as with marriages, there's often teething and getting used to each other, but I would say that after a year, it's been just a little over a year, the company is very thoroughly integrated, certainly in the field. I think if you compare where we are now as to where we were a year ago, at the show, I think is a great way to see it. I mean, last year we came to the show, we had 2 booths. When our people talked about the organization, it was very much, a Pittman guy or an Agfa guy or girl, and now we're clearly an integrated company. As a face to the customer, we're completely integrated. I would say if we've struggled anywhere, it's been in merging the business systems. It's always more complicated than you'd like it to be. You have to merge, all of those back office functions, and I think, to our credit, I think we got out of the gate pretty quick in terms of being able to ship product, invoice customers, collect money, and manage our inventories. So I think we did a pretty nice job there, but I'd say we're probably doing it the hard way, with a lot of manual intervention, and we really don't have the back office systems completely integrated yet. But we're moving down that path, and we'll get that done, in the near future.
As far as the corporate cultures per se are concerned, is Pittman more of a direct, to customer organization? Has that been a transition for the Agfa side of the business?
Yeah, I mean, we're really a manufacturing company, a culture of a manufacturing company. Pittman was the culture of a distribution company. So we sold not all direct, not all indirect, but about half our business as Agfa was direct. Our corporate account business and our newspaper business was direct. We sold in the commercial print market through dealers, Pittman being the largest. And I'd say that's a big change culturally for our company. But I have to say, I mean, we have Agfa people that were manufacturers, sales guys, selling through Pittman and other dealers that have now taken on account manager roles at a new organization and are doing fantastic at it. So I think it's offered a lot of those employees really a much brighter future, selling a wider variety of product. Of course, so they're able to bring their customers a lot more value.
Great. In the interview that we did for the show daily, you had mentioned that a big part of Agfa's push is to grow the business outside of your existing customer base, especially in this economy that we're faced with. Can you elaborate a little bit, Peter, on that and how you're doing that?
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody will agree that the traditional commercial print market is a bit of a contracting marketplace, and one that doesn't have a lot of organic growth in it. So you really have to go out and find new customers and bring them in. And I think one of the real key areas we're focusing on is what I'll call cross-selling. There's a tremendous amount of linkage between products. For example, you go to an offset printer and you get the ink business. Well, then you can work in to get the blanket business, and then you get some of the coatings, and then so there's a lot of products that naturally fit with each other. So in the packaging world, we're the exclusive dealer for DuPont, the Cyrel products. And that allows us to sell, those customers all the other ancillary products from whatever other key vendors, 3M, all the adhesive products. So there's a lot of linkage, and one of the big challenges is really getting the organization to address the addressable marketplace that they have in each of the segments. So you have to have salespeople that are willing to kind of work outside of their comfort zone. Some people have a background in offset printing, so talking to a flexo printer is maybe a little bit uncomfortable, or somebody who's really an inkjet oriented person going into a packaging shop or a web shop is a little bit more intimidating. So we really have to work very hard to get people to move into those other segments, because that's really where the model really starts to make the most sense. So, and it's definitely happening. We're doing a nice job in getting everybody, getting all of their sales funnels up in each one of the areas. So,
as far as that diversified product range, can you talk a little bit more about the breadth of the portfolio and what people coming to Graph Expo can expect to see?
Well, I think what you see when you come into our booth is a tremendous breadth of product from, I mean, if you just talk about plates, I mean, Agfa's, I think, got the best-in-class plate portfolio of any manufacturer. And when you think about those products coupled with all of our press room products, and then you look at the inkjet offering we have, it's just tremendous. I mean, we have smaller products, or the lower end of our product line from key vendors like HP and Epson, and then we have our own products that go from the kind of above 60 inches up to as big as 5 meters. So, and then all the complementary substrates for the inkjet world. So it's really a complete end-to-end offering that you really don't see anywhere else. And we've got a very unique area in the center of the booth that really speaks to some of the inkjet applications like outdoor and home decor and fine art and those kinds of things. And we've had tremendous traffic, people coming in and just really, looking at the various applications for these products, whether it's vehicle wrap or signage or these materials you heat shrink onto brick walls for advertising. So really a lot of unique product.
Interesting. Well, Peter, thank you for your time today. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And I hope you have a great show.
All right, great.